guy's been, he used to live in Montreal. He is now living in, no, he used to live in Montreal, then he moved to Vancouver, and now he's back in Montreal. He used to perform comedy in Montreal, and he teared the room up. So he's back here performing for you guys, so please show some love for the very talented Derkson!
Hey, I love that. You know, I hate that question. Like, whenever you go to a comedy show, like, how many times do you get asked in one evening, how are you doing? It's like we're a dysfunctional couple at a Denny's who have nothing to talk about anymore. How you doing? How you doing? Love the grand smile. You know, I've been away from comedy for a while, and it's like, and I got away from a while because I found I hit that, I was stuck. I couldn't find anything that I was, you know, excited about, inspired about, kind of thing. And then I realized there was something that was funny that I didn't realize was funny. Comedians. Who would have thought? That's just funny to me. Because what I find is funny is that there's standard bits of comedy that all comedians do at some point in their life. And it's like, really? Come on, we gotta try something more. Like there's three standard bits of comedy you will always hear. One, airplane travel is difficult. Really? Let's figure it out. Some guys figured out how to turn planes into bombs, and now you have to take your shoes off at an airport and put your toothpaste in a plastic baggie. I mean, suck it up, or figure out how to make planes less explosion-y. You know? Ooh! Observation number 2. Men and women are different. Really? I find this quite amazing, because most comedians I know couldn't get laid to save their lives. Except for everybody here. Fascinating, sexy people. Observation number 3. People of one race are different than people of another race. Wow. Thank you, Dr. King, you xenophobic fuck. I mean, it's true. You go out and you hear, you know, and it's kind of weird because sometimes you go out and you hear this, you know, white comedians make observations about black people. And black comedians will make observations about white people. And there may be observations about Middle Eastern people or Asian people or whatever. And the only true racial observation is this. I'm German. And a German comedian making racial observations makes everybody uncomfortable. That's true. So I said, fuck that. I'm not gonna do that. I had gotta find some original observations of my own. So I came up with this. What? All dolphins are gay. I don't know why, but that's funny. And very true. You ever see a dolphin, you go, that's a butch fucking dolphin. Never happened. Sorry. Observation number 2. How come Christians only believe in Jesus Christ? I mean, I looked on yellowpages.com and I found 150 Christs in New York State alone. I've become quite good friends with Bob and Crystal Christ. That's funny to me, so don't worry about it. One of the things that bugs me is that I believe in the Antichrist, but I have to call myself a Satanist. Fuck you, Jesus Ians. I get it, Jesus Ians, that's funny. Observation. This is not observation, this is actually more a confession. I've just realized lately, I'm sick of porn. And this is not, you know, I know you're here and I don't want to be said, you know, I love porn. I love it. I go, oh, porn. I don't care. You know, when you are like 8 years old And you do that, you're out with your friends, you're playing on some abandoned field, and you come across some abandoned stash of porn. It's like, jackpot! I'll jack something. You have found the mother lode, and it did not matter how mud encrusted or wrapped with a dead animal in it. You were going to save that. Look, you can almost see a nipple. But I figured out lately, I've been broken. Porn, there's too much of it now. And it's become boring. It's all over the web. I'm sure you may have checked. You know the guy who checks regularly. No, it's still there. It's like, to me, what I think is just amazing is the fact that I'm so bored of it, and it's like, I can't look at normal porn anymore. It's just a naked lady. It does nothing for me. I now need to see a midget getting fucked with a loofah sponge that's still alive in the bottom of the ocean. Work that little midget. Buoyant little boy. And what I'm sick of is I'm sick of seeing the same old stuff. If I see one more girl with the upside down smile, like this shot, her face so covered in goo it looks like she got into grandma's pear jam. And the one that bugs me the most is just, if I see one more person holding up, I don't care what orifice it is, like you're a human snowsuit trying to fit yourself onto a 3-year-old kid. I don't need to see it, because here's a true fact. It does not matter how beautiful or how gorgeous you may be, no one has a hot cervix. No one. Check. Oh well, that was a bad one to go out on. You've been wonderful, even though you didn't laugh at that joke. I love you all. Have a good night, everybody. You're very nice.
Your next act, I don't know her. I don't even know if she's here. It's Christine Brady. Is she here?